I've been a Cowboy fan since the 60s. He's making it hard for me. Not to be a fan, because I'm still a Cowboy fan. I'm still gonna have the star on the side of the hat. But he ain't thinking about us.
We're now tuned in to the Dark Times channel.
I've been a Cowboy fan since the 60s. He's making it hard for me. Not to be a fan, because I'm still a Cowboy fan. I'm still gonna have the star on the side of the hat. But he ain't thinking about us.
And for some reason, he's just stubborn, man. And then you got his son sitting there talking about Michael Parsons like, hey, he gotta want to sign the contract. What? Makes no sense, guys.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the patented swallow from Denzel Washington. And when you see that swallow, you know some emotion is about to come right after that, and you know you messed up.
Now you see now, you done f***ed up, you know that, don't you?
I
see what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done f***ed up now, you know that, don't you?
And before we get to the rest of the Denzel Washington interview, the backstory to this, for those of you who don't know, Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys have been involved in tough negotiations, or lack thereof negotiations, with their superstar player Micah Parsons. And this seems to be somewhat of a pattern, especially when it comes to dealing with so-called black players.
Got a lot of love for Jerry Jones, but some of the things that have come out of his mouth over the last year or so. But then this year, it took on a life of its own because of the flagrant disrespect that he has shown towards Micah Parsons. I would ask everybody to go back to 1993. Look at that right there. That is Emmitt Smith after signing a record deal with the Dallas Cowboys. They had won the Super Bowl, and then the next year they started out 0-2 because Jerry Jones did not want to pay him. I'm telling you right now, that's more than 30 years ago, and I never saw somebody signing a new contract looking more pissed off than Emmitt Smith looked at that press conference, because he was like, we were reigning Super Bowl champions. How we here? You know, Troy Aikman, you didn't have no problem signing him. Years later, we look at the troubles he was giving Dak Prescott. You didn't have any problems with Tony Romo. Why is it that you with Emmitt Smith? Why was it with Dak Prescott before? Why is it with Micah Parsons now?
And a lot of people in the past have accused Jerry Jones of having somewhat of a plantation-like mindset when it comes to dealing with his players.
I grew up in this business in a different place, at the Washington Post. I say what I'm going to say, and I have to stand behind it. If there are consequences, I will accept them. But I have not had anybody tell me what I can and can't say. I was critical of Jerry Jones yesterday. I used the phrase plantation mentality. So let me repeat it, because that's what it comes off as. I don't care if Jerry Jones comes back and criticizes me, or Fox News, or anybody else.
Evan Smith, Ohio State.
Yeah. Second round. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good right there. He showed balance.
5'9" and a half, 210.
5'9", 210. 4'1". Okay.
9 3-inch head. 8.5 inch dick.
And for some reason, he's just stubborn, man. And then you got his son sitting there talking about Michael Parsons like, hey, he gotta want to sign the contract. What? Makes no sense, guys. But you know this.
There's box office and there's Oscars. Jerry, been a while, huh? You ain't been to the show, you wouldn't know. Wouldn't been to the show, you wouldn't know. Haven't been to the show, so you wouldn't know what it is to win. All money ain't good money, Jerry.
Say it again.
All money ain't good money, Jerry.
One time.
August 15th, we open Friday.
Woo, Lord.
All money ain't good money.
And so shout out to Denzel Washington and Spike Lee for getting a plug for their movie coming out this week, Highest to Lowest. And as you can see at the bottom of the poster, it says all money ain't good money. And so Denzel knew what he was doing with that one, but shout out to him. But he spoke a lot of truth, and a lot of people, especially Dallas Cowboys fans, feel exactly how Denzel Washington feels. They feel like Jerry Jones has been mismanaging the Cowboys for quite some time, even when they were winning Super Bowls, changing coaches right after a Super Bowl. I don't know how many coaches would have done that. And so Jerry Jones has done a lot of questionable things over the years, and Denzel Washington is at a point in his career and in his life where he can pretty much say and do whatever he wants. He's done everything. He's good. His career is solidified. His son's career is almost solidified. John Washington, he's made a name for himself as well. And so it's good to see Denzel Washington be able to speak out on different things that he's concerned about. And then on top of that, I'm looking forward to the movie as well. As you all may know, it's got an all-star cast. It's got Denzel Washington, of course, and it's got my man Jeffrey Wright. Never disappointed me, never let me down so far. And I heard A$AP Rocky did his thing in the movie as well. And then it's also got some hidden gems. It's got Rod Strickland in the movie as one of the coaches. It's got Rick Fox in the movie. And so it's going to be an all-star cast, and I'm looking forward to it. But that's all I got on this one. You guys go ahead and let me know how y'all feel about this one in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys go and hit that like button for me one time. And as usual, peace and chaos.